welcome back to Ballet 3 and 4 online. Yes, today's class we are going to be doing something a little bit differently. We are actually going to kind of do some floor bar exercises and kind of some strengthening exercises in our core, as well as working with our feet and the flexibility in our feet and the strength. Yeah, so it's not going to be our traditional class at the bar with our plies and tendus and all of that. It's actually going to kind of realign our bodies before the month of May. Yeah, so for this class, I would love it if you have the option to do a time lapse. I would love it if you could time lapse yourself doing these exercises. If not, if you cannot time lapse, I would like a video of you doing at least 4 of these exercises. Yeah, so I'm either going to get a time-lapse video or 4 of these exercises by themselves. Yeah, so for today's class, since we are going to be doing floor bar, make sure that your floor is something that you're going to be comfortable on. So I'm going to be using a yoga mat today. You can also use, here comes Lily. You can also use your carpet. You can use a blanket. That is fine as well. Anything that's going to be comfortable for you to lay on. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get started and start feeling some muscles. Alrighty, so to begin, we are actually going to take it all the way back and lay on our backs. Yeah, so here I fit just in my living room. I am the length of my living room. Right now, I'm feeling my shoulders pressing into the mat. Yeah, both shoulders, not just one. I'm trying to engage my abdominals, but watch that I'm not tucking. Yeah, there will be some space under your back. Yeah, and I don't want to completely flatten that, because then what's going to happen is I'm going to have this kind of tilt going on, which is not what I want. Yeah, but I also don't want to be sitting here and arched and letting everything loose. Yeah, so I'm trying to wrap my abdominals and engage them so that I'm in an active position even though I'm lying on the floor. Again, I'm feeling both of my shoulders on the floor. So to begin, yeah, we just want to start activating our abdominals a little bit before we kind of get into the lower legs, kind of serving as our warm-up. Yeah, like our feet exercises or our plies would do. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to flex my feet here, but I don't want to flex my feet and keep them short. I want to think that I'm extending my legs as far away from me as I can. Yeah, my feet are flexed, my shoulders are pressing in. I feel my abdominals engaged. Yeah, they are active and they're working. I'm going to bring my arms right up in front of me. I'm going to tuck my chin to my chest. I'm going to roll up into a flat back position forward. Yeah, so I'm tucking my face into my body. I'm coming all the way up. You might get a little shake here. Yeah, I'm going to reach forward. I'm going to take one breath and then I'm going to come back and lower down. This time rolling down. I'm curving, 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 and then I land back into that starting position. Yeah, I'm going to do this 5 times. So I'm going to take an exhale. And on the inhale, I'm going to bring myself all the way up. This may be hard for you, and don't worry, yeah? If you need to, you can also do this exercise with your knees bent, yeah? So I'll do this next one with knees bent. I can do the same thing, rolling up, yeah, and if I get stuck, I can use, not grip, but lightly tap the back of my legs and come forward and then reposition and going back. Yeah, so I can do this with bent legs or straight legs. I'll do one more with a bent leg just so you can see. One, rolling up. Yeah, again, if you need to, lightly touch the back of your legs to come all the way up. And then go ahead and take it a nice roll down. And this is your last one. Again, you really want to kind of feel all your spine, yeah, pieces of your spine kind of coming, lifting off of your floor. Yeah, and then I want to start with my spine at the bottom on the way down and touch each part of my spine to go back to the floor. Yeah? And then from here, if you have some space, go ahead and stretch your arms up. And so we just activated our core to begin. So I'm gonna just adjust myself back here on the mat so that I'm nice and long. Okay, so again, my feet are flexed. I have a neutral but engaged abdominal, yeah. So again, I'm not tucking, I'm not overexerting. I'm in my perfect alignment here, and I'm feeling both shoulders on the floor. And what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to lift my right leg up straight in front of me, and I'm just going to work on some turnout exercises. Yeah, so with a flexed foot, I'm going to rotate my leg to the side, and then I'm going to rotate it in. Yeah, and I want to do this 8 times. Both my legs are super strong and engaged, again, using my abdominals here. Yeah, I'm seeing how far to the side I can get that foot and that knee. Yeah, activating those turnout muscles. This is number 3, and up. Number 4, and up. And really kind of go slow with it. 5, and up. And 6 to the side and straight. And 7, it comes back. This is number 8. Yeah, and so really what I'm doing here is I'm feeling that rotation coming from my hip. Yeah, sometimes you can stretch the leg for a little bit. Sometimes what happens is when we are in our turned out position standing up, yeah, in our first position, sometimes we like to crank those feet, yeah, and not really activating the turnout in our hips. And so then it can kind of become a painful experience, yeah? So we don't want that. Now I'm coming up with my left leg, and I'm going to do the exact same thing 8 times. Side. 1, and in. And 2, and in. And really feel what this feels like in the hip. 4, you can even place your hand here. 5, and notice how the whole thigh, calf, and foot move. 6, and in. 2 more, and in. And last 1. And again, you can stretch it. Yeah, so again, really feeling how that turnout, and I'm going to show on my right leg so that you guys can see more clearly, but it's the whole leg that's rotating to the side, and the whole leg that is rotating in. Yeah, so it's not like a foot winging out. Yeah, it's the whole leg rotating. Yeah, that I am pushing for us to find when we're up on the floor and I'm screaming rotation and that plie. That is that action of the whole leg turning. Yeah. All right. So now I'm going to take both my legs up to the sky. Yes. And I'm going to turn out to a first position. Now, again, I'm going to come down a little bit for space for myself. In this first position, yeah, I'm not just doing my feet. Yeah, I really want to feel that from the tops of my hips. Yeah, so I kind of like to think of myself as a Barbie doll right now, in the sense that where those hips before the leg enters, right, is turning out to a first position. And again, from here I can see, yeah, the insides of my thighs coming towards me. Yeah, again, I'm straightening my legs as much as I can, so I don't want to have my knees apart just yet. I want them trying to glue themselves together, so I have a little shake in my legs. Yeah, you should be too. Again, remember, we don't want to be arching, we don't want to be tucking, we still want to have a long spine, and our abdominals want to be in. Yeah, so I'm turning out in first. I'm going to plie in that position, and when I plie, I'm thinking, watch, I don't want to go here and bring the knees in towards me. Yeah, I want to stay in that first position, plie, knees wide. And then I'm going to stretch. Yeah, I'm going to do this 8 times. I'm going to plie. This is number 2. And I'm going to straighten. And plie. Really feeling the turnout. And stretch. Yeah, and then when I'm stretching, this is number 4, I want to increase the turnout. Yeah, so those heels are coming forward. This is number 5. And this is number 6. Again, really feeling the rotation. Number 7, heels. Heels coming up. And last one, number 8. Yeah? And then you can stretch your legs out to the side a little bit just to get that stretch, and coming to a small butterfly position again, kind of shaking those legs out one more time. And we're going to repeat that so that we can have a total of doing that 16 times. Yeah, and so what I'm feeling right now is my inner thighs. Yeah, I'm feeling it, and the inner thighs of my legs from bringing that rotation from those hips rather than just the feet or vice versa. Yeah, so I'm going to, when I'm ready, yeah, go ahead and lift the legs one more time. Parallel position. I'm going to turn out again from the hips. Turn out, and then I'm going to do 8 times. Plie to straight. Yeah, so this is your demi plie and a straight 10. And a demi plie and a straight in. Again, the knees are going wide and a straight. Halfway there. And I'm really trying to stretch my legs as much as I can. 4 more. Really getting those knees wide. Think of increasing the turnout each time. Number 2. This is number 3. And this is last one, number 4, yeah? Hopefully you were remembering your abdominals there. Hopefully you're remembering of your abdominals, keeping them nice and engaged. Yeah, I'm gonna actually come up for a second. You can also stretch forward. I know that can be a lot on the hamstrings, so I wanna make sure, you know, give it a little stretch through there really quickly. And now I'm actually going to lie on my side. So for this next position, yes, I'm lying on my side, and when I say my side, I mean my side. Yeah, so what I don't want to happen is I don't want this, where I'm more forward and more I can feel of my left side being on the floor, but I also don't want to feel anything from the back of myself on my left side on the back. Yeah, I really want to stay on the side, and I'm going to use this right hand to really push myself up. Yeah, if you're mirroring me, it's probably going to be your left hand. Yeah, but I'm really using this to stabilize myself and make sure that I'm on this side. Yeah, a nice way to check this position is if you have an open wall, maybe in your hallway, in your bedroom or anything, you can line yourself up on your back on the wall, and then you're going to bend your knees a little bit in front of you. Not too much so that they're in a straight line, but just slightly kind of like at a 45-degree angle. Yeah, again, I'm actually going to, this one I'm going to point my feet. Yeah, and these are called clam shells. So what I'm doing is I'm opening my knee as much as I can, and then I'm coming down. Let's flex our feet actually for this one. So I'm opening, heels come together, yeah, and then I'm coming down. This is a lot of stability that happens in our abdominals, yeah, and also on our side, keeping it. What I don't want to happen is I don't want to rock back and then shift the weight forward. I also don't want to go forward and then coming back. Yeah, I want to stay right in my line on the side and open, open, open as far as I can, and then I want to close it. Yeah, and that's for our glutes. Yeah, so we're going to do 8 of these, and then we're going to do it on the other side. Yeah, so nice and strong. You can rest your head. Yeah, again, use that arm to really stabilize your side. Let's go. Opening 1 and close. Opening 2 and close. Yeah, you're gonna feel like your abdominals really working to stabilize. 3 and close. Really stay on your side. Number 4 and close. And number 5 and close. You're gonna be wiggling probably a lot. Yeah, 7 and close. Really thinking of that left side pressing down. Last one, number 8. Open, open. See if you can open a little further and coming down. And then just pulling your leg forward, kind of shaking it out. Yeah, and then I'm going to twist to the other side and repeat that for my left leg. So again, now I'm on my right hand. I'm really feeling my side body pressing into the mat. Yes, my left arm is now in front of me, and it's using to push up. Again, my knees are not super far in front of me. Yeah, they're not super far behind me. It's as if I were to straighten and be super side and then just a little bend. Yeah, so I can see if I'm on my yoga mat, they're kind of at the edge of the mat. Yeah, they're not going off the mat, but they're in line. Yeah, so if you're using a yoga mat or a towel, that is a great way to know. I'm also in the middle, laying in the middle of my mat. So 8 times. Again, flex the feet, stay pushing into that right side, yeah? So when we're at the bar and I'm talking about that stability on the standing side so that our leg can do whatever it wants, yeah, this is that feeling and that activation that I'm talking about. Yeah, so floor bar is great. It can be killer, but it is great in your training. Yeah, so here's my left leg. I'm going up on 1. And you might notice that this side is easier. You also might notice that this side is harder. Yeah, we all have our good and our bad sides. And number 3, and close. And number 4, and close. Each time, try to get that knee back even more. Number 5, and close. Again, no rocking forward and no rocking back. Number 6, I know it's hard, but you want to fight. Yeah, you want to push your right body into the mat and really use your abdominals. And this is our last one. Remember, we want to try to increase before we come down and squeeze. Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and do that again. Right side and then our left side. Yeah, so 8 more times so that we're doing 16. Again, I'm laying in the middle of my mat and my knees are to the edge. So 8 more. Ready? Here we go. Number 1, and up, close. Yeah, really fighting to get that knee even further. 2, and close. Make sure you're also feeling that on that standing side, that butt. Yeah, it's the side of your butt wants to be pushing to the floor. Yeah, you don't want to lift it or lose contact with the mat there. I believe this is number 5, and come down. If I mess up on my counting, please make sure you fix it. Yes, make sure you do all of them. Number 7, and close. Here we go. Number, you can try opening maybe your arm to 5th, seeing what that feels like without that stability. Maybe 1 more in case I miscounted. Really push, and coming down. Yeah, let's do the left side. This is again a great exercise, not only for our turnout, yeah, but also that stability on the opposite side. And through these exercises, I hope that you're feeling how important engaging your core is. Yeah, if we're just bleh, it's really hard to find a sense of like, yeah, and stabilization. Here we go. 8 times on the left. We open. Number 1, and close. Number 2, and close. Number 3, and close. Number 4, and close. Number 5, and close. Keep pushing that knee. Number 6, and close. Number 7, and close. Last one. Really open, and close. Again, without your arm, I forgot. Yeah, without your arm, and finish. Yeah. If any of these exercises are like, you know, I need to do it slower, feel free to, you know, maybe pause my video or let me get through it, and then you pause it and keep doing it at your own timing. Yeah, but really, I just want you to feel these muscles working. Yeah. So now the exercise that I'm gonna have you do is going to be working our range of motion in our hips. Yeah. So really kind of feeling. This would be a good example for when we are in a développé forward, and I say take it to the side and then take it to the back. Yeah, or rond de jambe action, kind of getting that sense of turning out in the front, maintaining the turnout to the side, right, and then even seeing if we can go beyond to the arabesque. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lie on my back one more time to make sure I fit. I'm going to start in a parallel position again with the flexed foot. You can keep a flexed foot. I'm going to, again, double check. Can I feel my shoulders? Can I feel my abs engaged? Yeah? I'm going to flex my front foot up in a parallel position. I'm going to rotate and turn it out. I'm going to turn it to the side, and I'm going to come all the way down back to a parallel position. Yeah? So this first one we're going to do in parallel, and then we're going to turn out and keep maintaining the turn out to the front, to the side, and down to the floor. Okay, so we're going to do 4 in a parallel position, and then we're going to do 4 in a turn out position. Yeah? So right away, before we start, I want to talk about a few things. This one is super hard because you want to like go all over the place, even for me, I struggle, right? But what I'm really focusing on is when I'm coming up, I'm really wanting to stabilize everything. So what I don't want to happen is moving, you see my back, moving it this way or tucking in. I really want to try to where I'm at right here, nothing moves, it just stays as I come up to this position. When I turn out, again, I feel it from the top of my hip, and then I come to the side. Now this is hard. You see my back, I don't want to give in and come here, I really want to, from here, anchor my left side down, rotate as much as I can, and then come back to a parallel position. So I don't want to twist and give into that leg. I want to maintain as much as I can a stable position, just like I am right here. So we're going to do 4, and then we're going to turn out and do 4, and then we'll do the left side. All right? So we coming up, parallel, turn out, around, stabilize to parallel, parallel, turn out, number 2, and here we go. Number 3, really strive to keep it maintained. And number 4, yes, push those abs, use those abs, use those abs, use those abs, and parallel. Now turning out, 5, 6, 7, here we go. Straight up to the side and down. So one thing I'm going to say is if you feel like your body is really twisting to the side a lot, you might want to, if I'm here to the front, I might only go here to the side and then really work coming down. That's just as effective. But if I do feel a little more stable and I can do a bigger rond de jambe, then I'm going to push myself to do the bigger rond de jambe. So again, kind of working out your own pace here so that you get the best out of it. And there you go. Cross it over, shake it out, and here we go. Left side, parallel. Coming up and around, and here we go. So for me, the left side is super stable for some reason. I don't really know why. Which, I encourage you to kind of notice, which side is better, because that's typically the side that we have to work harder on. Now we're going to turn out into our first position. Turning out. Stay turned out and down. And turning out. It stays turned out the entire time. Stays turned out the entire time. Last 1, 6, 7, and 8. It's right when that leg gets to the height that your body starts rocking around. Go ahead, stretch up. What I'm actually going to do is you can come forward into your butterfly position, and you can stretch forward. Forward, forward, forward. And you can come to the right side. And then you can come to the left side. Alrighty. Okay, so I want to go into a little abdominal series. You can follow along, but we're going to do 16 of each. Yeah, so we have 16 touch the floor, 16 with the straight leg, yes, 16 crossing the body this time with the legs, and then going back 16, really twisting, yeah, to get more of our upper and our obliques. Yeah, then we're gonna come into our plank and do some things there. Yeah, so please just fight for it, keep going, try not to stop. Yeah, if you absolutely need to, that's okay. If you need to rest your head a little bit, that's okay. Yeah, but I would really like it. Fight for it and keep it going. Yeah, so I'm gonna stay on my back. I'm gonna take a deep breath in. Yeah, again, this whole time I'm really trying to keep my tummy nice and engaged and contracted. And then when I curl up, I really wanna focus looking at my belly button. Yeah, so I'm gonna come up and my right leg is gonna come in. Going one. So just pause for a minute. Really make sure you're up, shoulders are off the floor. Yeah, you don't wanna be down here or here. You really wanna try to create that hollow shape. We go 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, straight legs, and 7 and 8, 8 more, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, going 5 and 6 and 7, straight legs, go 1 and 2 and 3, straight legs, and 5. Keep your back up, and 7, no shoulders on the floor, 8 more, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, now add the twist, go 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8 more, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, go 5, 6, 7, 8, straight, look, and 2, twist, 3, twist, 4, twist, 5, 6, 7, 8, more, twist, I know it's burning, 2, and 3, keep going, 4, go 5, almost there, and 7, and 8, and just hug your legs in for a second, whew, yeah, and stretch it out nice and long. And coming up, little mermaid action, yeah. Push your shoulders down, stretch your tummy, yeah. And a little downward dog action. Not a downward dog, child's pose. So I've been focusing a lot on our abdominals because I really find that we're kind of having that disconnect of either being here, or being here, being here, versus just really feeling the abdominals tighten in and be compact for us, yeah? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into a plank and we're just gonna do some leg lifts, yeah? So we're gonna look like this. I'm in a plank, yeah? Nice and strong. Lift 1 without going like this, yeah? So I don't wanna drop the belly. I don't wanna be here, yeah? True plank lift, yeah? We're gonna do 16, knees down, rest, and then 16 on the left side, yeah? I find, especially for myself, that this is a super good exercise in finding my core while my lower extremity is moving, yeah? So find that plank position. If you need a little more time to rest, no worries, pause the video, maybe get a sip of water, come back, join us, yeah? So, putting my hands down, one leg out, other leg out. I'll do left leg first. Here we go. 1, down, 2, and 3, and 4. Keeping the abdominals engaged. Number 7, 8 more. 8, strong arms. 7, strong abs. 6, 5, 4, don't lose the abdominals. 2, 1, knees down and go back. Really stretch. Take the pressure off your hands and off your shoulders. The little mermaid action. Here we go. And then we're gonna repeat with the right leg. So I come to my table, left leg, right leg. Here we go. Goes 1, 2, 3, straight, 4, 5, it doesn't have to be high, 6, 7, 8, more. Goes 1, 2, 3, straight, 4, 5, it doesn't have to be high, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to lay on my back, but I'm going to keep my knees up. So, again, we kind of talked about this on the abdominals. Yeah, but we all know that our spine is, yeah, right on the middle of our back. We can feel it, yeah. And I'm going to keep my knees where they are. My palms are going to be straight down beside me. And I'm going to lift my butt going from the bottom, yeah. Peel it off and sink it down, yeah. So when I'm coming up, I'm feeling from the bottom to the top, and then when I go to place back down, I feel the top and then going through the bottom, yeah. And I'm trying to do one, the spine is made up of vertebrae at a time, yeah. So we're gonna do 8 like this, 8, same thing with the heels up, and then 8 on the balls of our toes. So we have 6, 7, 8. Number 1, and coming down. Really push your hips all the way up. 2. It's not a race. Really feel your spine. Go 3. Still feeling the abdominals engaged. Number 4. And down. Number 5. And come down. Number 6. And come down. Keep breathing. Number 7. Yeah, make sure your shoulders are staying on the floor. You can feel both shoulders. Number 8. Now flex your feet. Up on 1. And you're down. Number 2. Up. And down. You should be feeling the back of your legs. 3. And down. And a 4. Really flex those feet. And down. Keep the abdominals engaged. 6. Push the hips up. Down. I'm sorry, this is number 6. And down. 2 more. 1. And down. Really push those hips up. 2. Down. Yeah? I'm going to put my feet down. I'm going to scoot them a little forward. And now I'm going to be on the bottom of my feet. On the balls of my feet, sorry. Push up. 1. And down. Number 2. And down. Number 3. And down. Keep pushing. Number 4. And down. Halfway. 1. And down. Number 2. Push up. Down. Don't get lazy. Number 3. Stay on the balls. Down. Number 4. Make sure you're not going to those pinky toes. Down. Yeah? Stretch your legs high. I would grab onto the feet. Push my back into the floor. Stretch the backs of my legs. And you can cross your feet. Hug them in. And again, take the balls of your feet. Flex. Push the back into the floor. Straight legs. Push, push, push. And coming in. And now I will just fall over my legs to the front to get an additional stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And coming up, kind of do a little wiggling. Yeah, restore. So I don't know about you, but already standing, I feel like my core is just automatically wanting to foam, be engaged. Yeah, I don't feel like I have to work as hard to find that alignment of kind of like zipping everything in and feeling tight. So already that's kind of setting me up for success, right? So imagine kind of adding these in, you know, throughout your day, or moving forward right before ballet, kind of doing some of these exercises, yeah? So I want to find a bar, yeah, for myself. I'm actually just going to use my little TV. I don't need much support really, but you want to go ahead and even if you were at your wall, yeah, like I said, for your stability, you can just face your wall, yeah, for the purposes of filming and so that you can see me. I'm actually just going to go ahead and use this TV. So what I want to do is I just kind of want to go through the feet, yeah? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now really watch me from the side. Plie, really push, yeah? So not back here, push, releve, and come down, slow, yeah? We're going to do that about 4 times, yeah? I'm actually going to use this up here, it'll be better for me. So, again, I don't really want to rock forward, I really don't want to be back, I don't want to, so I want to be careful I don't lean in or out to my heels during this exercise, yeah? 7 and 8, we go, right, abdominals engaged, and right, and left, really push the arches, and push, ankles together, stretch, slow, rolling down, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, plie, push over the arch, abdominals are still engaged, and right, and a left, and a right, really pushing, and a left, and a plie, and up, roll down, left side, and a 2, and a 3, last one, 4, and together, over, you're up, roll down, yeah, maybe a little calf stretch, stretch all that out if you need to, and rocking back if you need to, and rocking back. Alrighty, so I grabbed my mat because it's very slippery on my floor, yeah, but I want you now to feel kind of the rotation and what's happening. Yeah, so all I want to do is I just want to go tendu front, plie, to the side, plie, to the back, plie, releve, and again, to the left, plie, to the side, plie, to the back, plie, and releve, and down. Yeah, and I really want you to feel that there's more of an ease of rotation to the front and the side and the back from all of our little exercises that we did on the floor. Yeah, so pardon me if my foot lifts, you know I don't like that, but the traction is a little weird on this yoga mat, so I just want to remind you, yeah, you want to keep the foot the entire time on the floor. Alright, so we'll go 5 and 6 to the front, here we go. Front, plie, to the side, plie, to the back, plie, releve, left side, left, plie, side, plie, back, and we will repeat the exercise to the right and plie, to the side, and I feel really lifted here, back and plie, and lift, left side, and the front, and plie, and the side, and plie, and the back, plie, and releve, and plie. Yeah, so I don't know about you, but I definitely felt my opposite side super strong. Yeah, and even on this kind of uneven surface of the yoga mat here, yeah, I still felt a nice lift and sense of lock, which kind of helped me be able to focus more on my working side, whether it was the left or the right, yeah? I also, again, felt my abdominals, yeah? Right when I went up to that releve, I felt like I was there, stacked, I wasn't falling back or falling forward. I hope that the same has gone for you. So that kind of concludes our class for today. I know it was super different, yeah, and new, which is great, yeah, over quarantine, you know, something new and exciting. I hope that you were able to kind of discover a lot of different things, especially our abdominals. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but my abdominals feel super engaged. yeah, and through each exercise, I think you could really tell, like, wow, if I don't hold my core, I'm not going everywhere, you know? So I hope you got something out of this class today, and like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Kind of going on for that, yeah, I kind of wanted to start like fresh for the month of May, and kind of, you know, I talk about the abdominals a lot and rotation and things like that, and I kind of wanted to give you a clearer understanding of what it is that I am meaning by that, how to find rotation, how to use your abdominals, why you need to use your abdominals, yeah? So I thought it was a good idea to do this floor bar class to kind of like tie those concepts and ideas together. This like floor bar thing can go on for 2 hours, yeah, if I really wanted to. So if you're ever wanting to do it, you can always look online, like on YouTube. It's a great thing to do and add into your dance training. If you're like bored, looking for a workout, anything like that. Kind of going along with that, yeah, I think that, I know it's not ideal, yeah, to be at home and to continue dance in our homes. I want to be in the studio just as much as you guys, but I also think that this time can be used very intelligently, in the sense that, some of you guys know who send in your videos, thank you for doing so, by the way, that I give you guys very like individualized, specific feedback, yeah? So like when are you gonna get that each week, like a plethora or a bunch of corrections and things to think about, yeah? It's like amazing, it's kind of like little private lessons, if you will, without paying the cost of private lessons, yeah? So I think that this time, if we really use it to our advantage, we can learn so much more about ourselves and about dance, yeah? So what I want, or what I would like for us to do, yeah, for this video, you have 2 things to turn in. Not 2 things to turn in. You're either turning in a time lapse of yourself completing the floor bar class, or you are sending me in for different exercises. If you cannot do the time lapse, yeah, so the tendu, the beginning abdominals, the clam shell, and the turnout rounded jumps, yeah, 4 things that we've done in this floor bar. Send me a video of those, yeah. But aside from that, yeah, now that we're coming into May and we have a new month, yeah, I would love it if you guys can send me a video of 3 things that you want to work on this month. So if it's, I want a better leg extension, I want better turnout, I want to understand how to use my abdominals more, I want a higher releve, I want a better balance, yeah, there's a bunch of things that we can work on and dance, and I would love it if you could send me a video of you saying those 3 things that you really want to work on, so that we can continue to use this time at home to our advantage, yeah? So once I know kind of where you guys are, what you really want to work towards, or what your goals are, I can then kind of, do some different things class-wise so that we can achieve those goals, yeah? So for this video, I think you should turn it in right away after you watch it. Please send in either the time lapse or the 4 videos, and then 3 things that you want to accomplish over quarantine, yeah? So that when we get back into the studios, we are feeling spectacular, yeah? Continue to stay safe, stay healthy, stay on top of your schoolwork, yeah, that's important. I miss you guys so much. I hope that we will be together soon, yes, sooner rather than later. Again, my Friday classes are always live if you're looking for a live class, and I will see you next week live, yeah? So enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this floor bar class. I know it's super new and it can be like da-da-da-da, yeah, but it's really good for you. So yeah, bye.
Hi guys, it's Miss Sarah from BB Hearts, and I hope you've enjoyed this online class. I also hope that you can tell that it was made with a lot of love. And with that in mind, I don't know if you've heard, but BB Hearts is going free of charge this month. Yes, no charges for the month of April. And instead, we've adopted a pay what you can model because we know that these times are uncertain and we want to make sure that everyone can be a part of the BB Hearts family and take advantage and really just make the most out of this time together. So with that in mind, if you want to help support your BB Hearts family, help support the teachers that are making these videos possible and connecting with you on a day-to-day basis, please go on our website and donate now. The button is right there on our website and also on this video. So please go and support your family. Pay what you can.